I'm so insanely excited to introduce you to Brit, who I have known for, gosh, how long has it been now? 2 years?
I think so.
2 years. You have had so many incredible transformations over the last 2 years. So I'm so excited for you to share your goodness with the Lucky Girl social community. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit more
Hello.
about you.
I'm Brit. I'm an email marketing agency owner, and I help coaches turn email into a sales channel for their business. I'm also an email coach that helps them drive more sales over email.
Love. Oh, that transformational offer. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Ah, amazing. And what were you doing before you launched your own business?
So before I launched my own business, I was in corporate and I was working for global brands. So I was on L'Oreal's digital team, Warner Bros. Email marketing team, and that is actually when I found Lucy. And I loved my corporate job, but I'm like a hard worker. I was working all the time for a company, not for myself. And I was like, what could I do if I went out on my own and built something for myself?
Where do you live right now? Because I also think that's a really interesting aspect and a really
Yeah.
cool aspect of your journey.
Yeah, so I currently live in Istanbul, Turkey, and that is another big reason for starting my own business, leaving corporate. I was traveling a lot, like digital nomading, and the time zone just kills you. Not to mention, most jobs just won't let you travel, but working till 2 a.m., it's not sustainable. Like, I wanted the freedom, but I also wanted, like, the benefits that come with owning your own business, controlling your schedule, all of that stuff.
And where are you from originally? Just so all of our digital nomad dreamers know that this can be your reality too.
Oh, trust me, it can be a reality because I come from Kansas. So it can't get more middle of America than Kansas.
I think that is so freaking cool. You live in Turkey. So many people want to build a life where they can live wherever they want to live, and a business that gives them that flexibility. So I just think you're so freaking inspirational. Let's rewind. It wasn't always like this. So give us the start. So you were working in corporate America. When I met you, working 80 plus hour weeks. When did this idea come into your head that I think I want to start my own business? Did you always want to have your own business? Did you always plan to leave corporate America? Was this something that you thought you were going to do on the side? Give us the good, the bad, the ugly.
I was overworking, feeling the effects of overworking and burnout. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what if I started building something for myself? How much more could I earn? How much more freedom would I have? How much more time would I have? All the benefits started popping in my head. I was thinking about it. So then I was like, the classic side hustle. I knew I was like in marketing, but I was like, what can I do? What side hustle can I do? So I'm looking up different side hustles, and then I see you and your page, and I'm like, freelancing, okay, dabbling on Upwork here and there, can't really get any jobs. And that's when I like found your team, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can build my own business, I can have time freedom. That was the ultimate dream. I had no idea that come true.
So cool. And so much hard work, right? In the beginning, it is a lot of hard work juggling a corporate
Yeah.
job until you feel confident enough to leave that job. So you started seeing our messaging and you were like, okay, I have this background in email marketing. Maybe I can turn this into my own thing. What happened? Did we reach out to you? Did you reach out to us? What was that process like?
I actually reached out to you, talked to your setters, and I was just in the DMs with you. And I got on a call with Jess, and I was obsessed. Like the second I met your team, I was like, this is my vibe. These people are epic.
I love that. So was it an easy decision?
Not even close. I ghosted your team for weeks. They stuck with me. I knew it was the right move. When the transformation is right, for you and it will get you the results you want, it doesn't really matter what price it's at. I want to join. I'm going to like make it happen. But it was like the price often gets in the way. So then that's what's causing this procrastination, overthinking. I was overthinking, maybe I shouldn't, but deep down, let's be so real. Like I knew. So I just needed a few little touches from Jess, sent in the DMs. And then one night at 9 p.m., she's like, girl, I'm online. Are we doing this? And I'm like, we're doing this. Okay, let's go.
Which I also think is so important for anybody listening to this. Persistence is so important. People's lives are busy, they're nervous, there's all these other things going on, and follow up is freaking key. So don't sleep on follow up.
Yeah. 100%, because like you look at it in like different perspectives. Sometimes you feel like you're bothering people, but in my perspective, I knew I needed to join, so I needed her to come behind me. Like,
you got
this is it. You gotta be in here. I'm like, yes, I do.
I love that, and I think that's also like when you find a company that is ethical with sales, we don't just tell anybody they're a good fit in our program. This is also a selling point for service providers. Like we only want to work with the right fit clients. So like you just are such a trusted partner at that point when we're like, no, this is like exactly what you need. So you get into the program. What happens?
My life changed so fast. I never expected how fast everything would move. The first few weeks feel really slow. The first like 3 weeks feels like you're doing everything and like you have to build everything and it feels slow. You get doubts creeping in. But after those 4 weeks, it was just nonstop growth. I got my first client, I think 4 weeks in, then my second, then the third, then the fourth. And next thing I knew, like within 90 days, I was hitting like 15K months.
Wild. What? And I love that you said it's so true because at first you're putting in all this effort, but you're not seeing the results. But when you have somebody that has a tried and true strategy to follow, you just have to have faith at that point because it does take a minute to see results.
I think that's where the mindset stuff plays so much in. I had never touched mindset. I didn't know what mindset lessons were. I didn't know imposter syndrome, any of that. And I think that's when you need to lean in. Even if you think mindset is really not, you need to lean into your nervous system right at that moment because you just need to wait and then it happens. Always.
Yeah. Faith. They talk about that a lot in religion, right? You have to believe in something you can't see. Mindset is so important because if you're doing these tasks, you're like, this sucks, I hate this is never going to work, it's never going to work. But if you regulate your nervous system, if you learn how to do EFT tapping, you go to your mindset calls within the program and you can talk about like, what your fears are, what's holding you back and move through transformation so much freaking faster. Scaling to 15K a month in 90 days is insane. Were you still working your corporate job at this time?
Yeah, that was the crazy part. I was still working my corporate job. And honestly, that was a big shift for me because that was my safety anchor. I was hesitant. Presley was like, we need to grow. So we need to let go. And I was so scared to let go of my corporate job. But once you do, you actually get the benefits of being an entrepreneur. You have your safety to build what you want to build. But once it's built, to let go and like really reap the benefits of everything you built. Whew, so good. So freeing.
I love it. Were you able to share with any of your colleagues what you were doing?
Yeah, so I shared with my whole team what I did and they were shocked. They were like, what the heck you did? I was like telling them how fast, like what I was doing to get clients, how many clients I had gotten, the months I was hitting, and they were like, oh, interesting.
Whoa, there's a real market out there.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your journey now. How many years in? It's about 2 years. Tell us more.
Yeah, I love my business. Every month a little bit more. I feel like I've been able to maintain like a 6-figure agency. I've been able to maintain my freedom, balance. I work with clients I adore. A lot changed when I went to one of Lucy's events. I changed like my niche. I changed like the positioning. I changed the messaging. And I feel like there's so many pivot moments in your business One of them was joining Charm Collective. One of them was hitting those 15 months. One of them was quitting my job. One of them was going to this event, because like they really like pivot your business in like massive ways. It's not like your business just goes up as the years go by. It's so many twists and turns. Every single twist and turn has like made massive impacts. I changed my industry. Now I love my industry. Now I love my clients. Those small moments are really important.
When you first get started, you know what you don't know, right? All business is good business. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody would pay me. But my experience, and I believe this was your experience too, like you realize not all clients are equal and that some people are pain in the asses to work with. And it's not a reflection of your skill set, obviously. Like you have such an insane resume. But it's then figuring out, okay, who is going to be a client that I can serve, I can create massive transformations for, and it's going to feel like I get to work with my friends on a daily basis. And like, I'm excited to do the work. And I think that's like such a key pivot for any freelance or agency owner to make, where it's, okay, no, now I'm not operating out of scarcity. I want to make money, but I want to make money doing shit I love.
Yeah, I feel like there's like an aging in business moment that you have. So like when I joined, I was like, I want to scale, I want to create a business, I want the freedom. And like you do that and it's amazing. You feel like you're on cloud nine. And then as you age, you're like, okay, how do I want to build my business? How do I want to serve people? And then it gets more into the impact. Like what impact do I actually want to make? How do I want to help people? How many people do I want to help? Like all those questions.
Yeah, absolutely. I was the exact same in the beginning. I was just like hustle, total masculine energy, like scale at all costs. And then you realize, oh no, I don't want to do that. I need to play a lot more in my feminine. And I think that's what is so unique about what we've built within Charm Collective is we're teaching you how to scale, but not by hustling at all costs.
Like systems, just all of the strategy on like transformational offer, like really transform your business from like that you actually want to do and serving clients the right way.
Yeah, I love that. So tell us, I swindled you into coming to an event. Tell us about your experience. Swindled is a joke, obviously.
Oh my God. This event changed my life at a time when I was had a lot of scarcity. Like I had built something amazing. Then the client churn started happening and I had lost a few clients. I remember right before I went to this event, I was in Target buying, I was just like crying at the book section. This was like a day before I went to the event. This event was exactly what I needed because it was just surrounding myself with the best energy, all the like-minded people. These are people that I am texting every single day. I can't imagine them not in my life. It's just so crazy to me that you can like show up to an event, meet a bunch of friends, find like your people, which I think sometimes us, like our personalities and stuff, it's sometimes hard to find your people because like, no one's like us. But when you get in the right room, everyone's like you, and you're like, oh my gosh, there are people out there like me. It's so crazy, and it's so fun. Coaches and like I said, like your team's like the best. So I feel like everyone's in the same environment was just so good.
The glow up, like in your energy, like how you carried yourself from walking into the event to leaving was so visible. I wish we had taken a photo of before and after because I feel like you left a different person than you arrived.
Yeah, like I think if someone would have told me, oh, this is gonna change your life, like give it 5 days, give it 3 days, you'll be a different person. I don't think I would have believed it, but I was quite literally a different person. I knew what I was doing. I knew how to get to $1 million easily. I knew all the steps that I needed to take to get to my dream, and also just like how to position, like what business feels good to me, like who am I speaking to, all of that stuff. It was just so good. Yeah, completely different.
I'm obsessed with the work that you did there, who you left, and did it impact your revenue at all?
Yeah, so within just that week that I spent there, I added $10,000 in recurring revenue. That's, I want to say, like maybe six figures actually in total revenue since then.
Wild. Wild! From a couple of days.
Yeah.
I love it. What else do you think the people need to know about your experience, about your business? What's next for you?
What's next? This is my year of pivoting. So like we were talking about, there's like seasons and aging. So I want to impact more people at once. I've really loved coaching some people, but I also love my agency side. I want to offer both and serve my clients in a specific way. Like people can get the most results the fastest. I feel like this is my year of impact, focusing on how I can impact people, how they can get the best results the fastest, and how I want to grow like the next 5 years.
So good. What do you have to say for anybody on the fence with the Revenue Room, our event this May in Brooklyn?
I feel like you have to put yourself in the right room to make the transformations. If you're like me, you're thinking like, I could either not go and I'll be the exact same. I've always thought it that way when I was joining Charm Collective. I was like, I could not join and then 3 months from now be the exact same person in the exact same place. And then I can look back and be like, oh, I could have. And I don't ever want to say like could have, would have. I would rather say, let's just give it a go and see how it goes. You'll transform because you're putting yourself in the right environment with coaches who actually know what they're doing and can give you expert advice on your specific business. And I feel like putting yourself in the room is only going to help you grow. Like I've never been in a room and felt like less than when I left.
Yeah, I love that. What do you have to say about Charm Collective or to them about Charm Collective?
I think like anyone that joins Charm Collective is just going to be shocked. Like when you get inside, it's like shocking. Like everything you can think of, any question is supported. Like the focus groups are just so in depth. Like there's zero surface level stuff in there. Like it's just super in depth. It's exactly what you need to know to scale your agency. When you get in there, you'll be shocked and be like, there's no liar's remorse over here. Like you get in there and you're like, oh my gosh, like the community is popping, the calls are amazing, the coaches are amazing, the education is amazing. Everything is just so quality. You just trust yourself, go for it, and just keep the vision in mind. You can constantly be trying different things, have slower progress, or just not do it at all and have the regret later on. Or you can just try something, give it your best go. And everyone that does that sees the best results. I've seen it across my friends that were in Charm Collective. I saw it with my friends at the event. Like when you just put your head down and go for it, everyone's hitting those big cash months. Like everyone's getting these types of results.
If they do the work, 100%.
If they do the work.
Yeah. And we love insanely creative humans just like you. And I think that's the secret weapon, right? You came to us so skilled. You had so much experience. Your eye for design is so good. Like you knew your shit, but you just didn't know how to scale a business and make it sustainable and build it the way that you love. And that's what we're really freaking good at. So I feel like that's the perfect partnership for us. Anybody listening to this, you're insanely talented, but you feel like you're just scratching the surface on your potential and you're ready to blow the roof off, earn the money you deserve, and build a life of your dreams. Ultimately, your business should be creating more freedom and joy and fulfillment in your life. And a lot of times people build in a way that strips that away and they feel more like a prisoner than ever. So if you're insanely talented and you want to build a business that is so fulfilling and makes you bank, we should definitely chat. Message us on Instagram, Charm. If it's not the right fit, it's not a scary process to go through. It's super comforting, and you just are going to walk away feeling like connected and like you've made friends with our team, whether you choose to join us or not.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like if you're insanely talented, you are insanely talented. Like you probably are. You called me insanely talented. You helped me believe in myself. Like we don't have as many skills as we do, but we actually are super skilled and we can impact. You helped me see that, have that confidence, like bring that energy. in myself.
I said to one of our clients last week, borrow my belief in you. Borrow
Yeah.
it because I think you're fucking insane, out of this world, so incredible. Borrow that if you need to. I was like, oh my God, everybody needs somebody like that believes until they feel that confidence for themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
I love you and I love it.
I love you too.
Anything else that we haven't covered that you think somebody should know?
I think like our big dreams feel really far and you can make really fast progress. I was one of those people that were stalking, like, how fast can I make the progress? Looking at the case studies, but like, you actually can make crazy progress in 4 weeks. Like, literally 30 days, and you could have a completely different business. I know you've seen people 24 hours later get high ticket clients. I think there's endless possibilities. So comparison doesn't necessarily help in this situation. It's up to what you want to do, what you're bringing to the table, the confidence you have in yourself, and the amount of just get shit done energy you have. If you have that energy, you'll build your dream business like 100%. I have zero doubt.
That get shit done energy. I love that. It's so true. It's so true. I absolutely love that. Take a step forward. Focus on 1% growth a day. Growth over a month, over 12 months. You can accomplish way more than you think. If you have any questions from watching this episode, message us at Lucky Girl Social on Instagram. Brit, how can people find you on social if they want to follow along with your journey?
You can follow me at Allure Coaches on social, on Instagram.
ALLUR, Allure Coaches.
Yes, thank you.
On the gram. This was so good for my soul. I hope everybody listening really enjoyed this. Brit is just an incredible human who's insanely talented, and I feel grateful to have been able to make an impact on her life and her business, and it's just been such an honor. I can't wait to have you back in another 2 years to see where you're at then.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ditto. I'm so glad I know you.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm excited. I'm going to go edit that. You're the best. All right. I will talk to you later. Have a great day.
You too. See ya.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. See ya.